Good evening, good evening. Hello, friends, family, fine folk. I'll give you a moment to join for a fun evening of exploring our habits, our patterns, opportunities of what works best for us. We have a few people here ready to learn some new things, to build some skills, to share some discoveries. I'll let a few more come with us tonight. Okay, we're going to jump in and let others join. So I'm excited to do this. I've had the opportunity to do a few Facebook Lives so far, and it's been a real pleasure to share and to connect with folks and share some secrets of tools that I've learned in my life that have been so transformational and helpful, and hear from others. And tonight is a very special one on habits. It's a little bright. Very nice, calmer. So we're going to explore what works for us this evening. And I was thinking about this, you know, every day we get up and we have an opportunity of a fresh day, a clean slate, infinite possibility. And we feel that it's so infinite and full of opportunity, and yet so often we're just repeating some of the same habits, the same patterns that we're stuck in, used to, and it isn't necessarily taking us where we really want to go. So how do we develop those really key tools, those habits in our lives that are deeply impactful? I've had many that have been transformational for me. Meditation is one. I'm so happy to share here in Art of Living because meditation has been so transformational, but around exercise, around sleep, around diet, there's so many different skills that I've had the opportunity to gain in life, and it's fluctuated, right? We see how what works for us fluctuates. Sometimes we're good about it, others not. So this evening, we're going to explore, what do we really want? What do we want to bring into our lives that's going to work for us? And how do we do that? How do we do that most effectively? And what's happening in this brain that allows that to happen and to last? What are the secrets to that? So we have some wonderful folks who have joined, and welcome everyone to this beautiful evening where we're going to be exploring our habits and how to make successful habits for success and joy and health in life. I want to kick this off with a beautiful process, a little exercise that I learned from one of my most impactful teachers, a gentleman named Bill Herman. And this is a phenomenal man I've had the privilege of working with the last 10 years, who has brought meditation and healthy living skills across the US and across the globe. And he's done so working through schools and through the education system, and really brought these tools for success to the kids who need it most, and the teachers, parents, and communities who are looking for change, but really everywhere. So Bill was for many years teaching teacher trainings. He still does, but he was doing so in Argentina. And one year, people kept coming to him with their challenges, their problems, right? You can imagine if you've been a teacher, folks come to you, especially this was a really rich course on personal transformation. So all of the participants were coming to him with their challenges. And eventually he came up with the same response. So I'm going to offer this little process, this little exercise as a reflection for us to look into what really are the habits that we're looking to build. What are the things that we're most looking to gain in our life? What's going to be most successful for us? So I'm going to ask you to just take one moment and just close your eyes. And close your eyes and think, what are the things that I most want to bring into your life? But just come up with one. What is one thing that I would very much like to bring into my life? And what is something I would like to let go of? So a tendency, a habit, a pattern. One thing I would very much like to bring into my life, and one thing I would very much like to let go of. something that hasn't been serving you, has been a perpetual frustration, some habit that isn't leading to success that you'd like to let go of. And one thing you'd like to cultivate, to bring. And just take one more moment and get clear. What would be most impactful if you could cultivate it? A new habit, a new tendency. And what would be most liberating if you could let it go? Open our eyes. So did you come up with something? Everybody could think of at least one thing they'd like to let go, at least one thing they'd like to bring. Oh, I don't know. My internet is doing so good. So, yeah, not necessarily. Let's put that off. That's why we're here. So, what is mathematics? I'm going to take a big leap to the side.